Hi, welcome back. This is Michelle from Diaz on Deck. We have some funny stories for you today about chair hogs and the most Karenest Karen. That's right. I'm going to coin that phrase, the most Karenest Karen. So probably you've noticed that when you go out to the pool sometimes, you know, that prime real estate right around the pool, all the chairs have towels on them or they have personal items on them, but where are the people? Are they in the pool? Nope. Maybe they went to the bathroom 45 minutes later. Nope. Or maybe they went to eat 3 hours later. Nope. So, chair hogs, they go out before sunrise, put a towel, maybe a book or a shoe or some non-important personal item, and they leave. That chair never gets used. So cruise lines are cracking down on that, and what they started doing is they now give you 45 minutes before they collect your items, bring them over to the towel station, and they leave you a nice little note somewhere in the vicinity of where you had your things. And the note says, after 45 minutes, we removed your items and you can pick them up at the towel station. So chair hogs. There's so much real estate of chairs on these larger ships. It's really not necessary to do that, but it happens. So the other thing that happens a lot on cruise ships is the saving of chairs in a venue. And that's where I found that I had met the most Karenest Karen. That's right. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you that story. Go to the venue. It's karaoke venue. So it's, it's a little small and there's a limited amount of seats, but plenty. So we come in at the end of the karaoke show and there's another show going to start. So we're just standing behind some people kind of in the back, way near the bar. And the people sitting down turned around to me and my travel partner and said, "Hey, you guys can have these chairs when we leave. We're not staying." And, "Oh, thanks. That's so sweet." Nobody else was standing around waiting for a chair. So we thought, great. So the show ends, the people sitting down leave, I proceed to come around to the chair, and the next thing I know, somebody's throwing a flip-flop at me. I'm like, why is somebody throwing a flip-flop at me in a nighttime venue? So I pick up the shoe, and this lady goes, "Oh, you can't sit there. I'm saving 9 chairs. And I'm like, "Let me give you back your flip-flop. Looks like there's plenty of other chairs, but thanks." And she proceeds to start stripping and taking her shoes off and her jacket off and any item that would leave her not naked, and putting them on different random chairs. And at one point she starts yelling at her husband, "Take your shirt off, take your shoes off. What are you doing? We got to save all these chairs." And I think that was the moment he realized, oh my, I am married to a Karen. Oh my gosh. It was hilarious. And it got even funnier after that, not for the people coming in, because they were coming in and going, "Why is there a flip-flop on this chair? And why is this man's shirt on this chair?" And just the questions. And every time she'd say, "Oh, we have 11 people. We're saving chairs." Okay, people, that's not okay. All right. So the best part of this story is that after the 11 people were together, 5 to 10 minutes into the show, they all stood up and they left. Don't be a Karen, because the most Karenest Karen, it's not a title you want. But on a funny note, one other story, and this comes from one of my clients who's a super duper cruiser like I am. She is on the private island and she is heading towards the adults only part of the beach, which is really cool. Great food, great music. And right around the pool, there's these day beds that have like a little shady overhang. And yeah, it's prime real estate and people are, vying for them, let's say. They're free, so you can't make a reservation. So she is off the tram and she is heading to her area that she likes, and she sees a daybed. and it's one with the shade and it's empty. So she starts booking it, nobody's around her, and all of a sudden this beach bag comes flying from behind her and lands on the daybed. She looks around and this lady goes, "Oh, hey, that's my beach bed, my daybed." Are you kidding? So my friend just chuckled and said, "Oh my God, I can't even deal with that." Nobody wants to deal with the Karens. So don't be the most Karenest Karen, and let's just all get along and be respectful to each other. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed my funny stories, and remember, we'll see you on deck. Bye for now.